I have the worst commute in the world. It's 12 feet, you know? And it's always here. And yeah, there's days where it's like, you know, you kill it the night before, the day before, whatever, draw your ass off, and then you gotta get up and do it again. It's like, and you gotta turn it on like a light switch, you know? That's the hard part sometimes, is just really pulling it out. One of the things that kind of keeps me getting up in the morning is you don't know what you're gonna draw next. You know, it is sort of the excitement of like, you know, something that didn't exist the day before, now it does. Sometimes you have like a rough night and your hand's shaking and you're like, start drawing like, you know, Charles Schultz, like looks, you're like, oh man, this is not gonna be good 20 years from now. I mean, these things, I remember when I was younger, I'd go skateboarding and I was like so scared of like, you know, injuring my hands, like when I'd fall, I'd like stick them in my armpits and like take it with my head. So like when I graduated high school, I looked around and passed on all the art schools and all that stuff and decided instead of all things to do construction. And so I did construction for a couple years, and then I got hired. It was during the .com boom, and I got hired by a company to do illustrations for the .com world, and did that until it bombed. And then I went to LA for a little while, bounced around here and there, but came back to San Francisco. And yeah, I've been here in San Francisco for about 10, 11 years or so. San Francisco is awesome for a community because all these guys, we all know each other. You know, it's all like this family. If I'm having a bad day, like I've gone over, just hung out at a buddy's studio, just to see him doing stuff like makes me want to run back and do stuff. Because when you're constantly just pulling out of your head, you can tap out after a while. You know, you're just like you're all bottomed out. You know, and you gotta keep pulling it back, and going to your buddy's art shows makes you want to do art shows, and you know, so it's community's huge that way. Because I think it'd be easier in some ways if I just, you know, painted like landscapes or, you know, something, you know, did commissions of drawing people's pets or something like that. But I was talking to my buddy about this art show that I've got coming up next year, and I said, you know, one of the things about it is it's like I almost gotta like, it's like I have to build myself up to like dance with my demons, you know? Mm-hmm. To really make this art show sing, you have to kind of go to a fucked up place inside yourself, in your emotions, in your head. You know, it's like when Superman hears all the people like crying for help. It's like that, but it's all my demons yelling at me, you know, and calling me names. It's this practice. It's like, you know, it's like getting yourself ready. It's like, you know, punching yourself in the face or whatever floats your boat.